Hi, I'm R. Simpson, and this is the show which basically points the camera towards, well, it doesn't really point the camera as such, but it looks at those actors who pick bad movies. Yes, we're looking at the really talented actors who, well, have the unfortunate career choices, let's just say. And we're going to start with veteran female actress and, well, very good actress, Carla Gugino. Spy Kids. Very good film. Extremely good. She's very good as the mother, in my opinion. She can act extremely well. There was that Jet Li film she was in, which I'm trying to find, which I can't actually find. Oh yeah, that's it, The One. She was actually really good in The One as the wife of Jet Li. But her film choice has not been great, so let's just put it like that. And it's unfortunate because I think, I know, I've seen she has real acting chops. As in, she is very good as an actress. She's got that caring side to her, as seen in Spy Kids and seen in The One. And she absorbs a role and she's very good at acting. Yet, she's been in several really bad movies. Race to Witch Mountain, She Creature, Snake Eyes, Judas Kiss. Her choice of movies is not great, and I think it's a real shame. I feel that, she needs something to pull her back. And if you look at some of her later movies, or some of her movies which she's done recently, she's really tried to put herself back in action. She's associated herself with Zack Snyder in both Sucker Punch and Man of Steel. Man of Steel, everyone was hoping was going to be a good movie. For some it was, for some it was extremely disappointing. Purely from the fact that, well, Superman, yeah, the whole kind, gentle Superman, well, not gentle, but the kind, caring Superman, which we all love, kind of goes out the window. But to be honest, what did we all expect from the guy who gave us Watchmen and 300 Spartans? But, Sucker Punch and Man of Steel had every chance of being really good movies, and I bet you that's what she thought. She was also in Watchmen. She plays the the original Silk Spectre in the Watchmen movie, and I think she's really good in that. She portrays a drunk woman who's lost her way in life but doesn't really admit it. She plays it really well. She plays her role with convincing, well, she just plays it convincing. And it's a shame that she gets a lot of shit movies like Electrolux. I mean, seriously. Yeah, a lot of really bad movies on the Rotten Tomatoes scale. Having said that, I'm just going to put it out there that if I pick some movies which you actually like and I say they're bad, I'm just going off what Rotten Tomatoes says. I'm not, it doesn't necessarily reflect, what I'm doing here doesn't reflect everyone's opinion. But yeah, things like The Unborn and Race to Witch Mountain, not good choices, Carla. Scrolling down, she's been in some good movies though. American Gangster, for God's sake. Spy Kids, as I said, and the sequel, Spy Kids 2. Those are good movies, and it just, it just seems out of place that she just gets such a bad rota. I mean, I don't know whether it's her choice, or whether it's her agent's choice, or what it is about her and picking bad movies, but she has a whole host of them. I'll pick on one movie. I'll pick on Mr. Popper's Penguins, which is a really, really average movie with Jim Carrey in it, who plays a father who is, I think, divorced in it. And she plays the mother. You know, and he inherits some penguins, and it has a interesting setup, but it just merges into this rather average, rather middling, you know, film about a father who reconnects with his family, which we've seen a billion times before. And it's a shame that it goes that way, because it has everything there to make it actually a decent movie. It's got Carla Gugino and it's got Jim Carrey, and it's about penguins in New York. I think it's New York. I presume it's New York. I think it's New York. I can't remember now. I haven't seen it in ages. But it's just, you know, she probably went into it thinking, oh, well, this sounds really interesting. This sounds really cool. And it's got Jim Carrey, you know, manic comedy actor who's known for his off-the-wall performances. Like in, for instance, trying to pick one, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. You know, very manic, and he actually makes that movie. And she probably thought the same thing, that, you know, Mr. Poppers has an interesting premise, and it's Jim Carrey and it's about pets again. Maybe we have another Ace Ventura on our hands. Unfortunately, no, it's not Ace Ventura. It's nowhere near Ace Ventura. And Ace Ventura isn't perfect, but Ace Ventura is at least interesting. Mr. Popper's Penguins is literally the movie which is lazy. It's a lazy ass movie, and it's a shame. But yeah, this has been, I keep forgetting the name of the bleeding show. Why do they pick bad movies? And this has been a spotlight on Carla Gugino, who is an amazing actress who unfortunately gets bad movie roles. Give her something good. Give her something to sink her teeth into, because as she's showed in as she showed on countless occasions, like in Spy Kids and Watchmen, you know, she can act really well. And even in the bad movies, she acts really well. There's one with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, where he plays a man out for revenge from prison, and is she in that? Yeah, she plays a cop in that, alongside Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, and she's really good as the cop. And that movie is actually a fairly decent movie. I liked it. I can't remember the name of it, and that kind of is because it's got a generic name, which I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, she's really good at that. She's really good as the cop, you know, and she's the good cop. Billy Bob Thornton's the dickhead. And it's got a really good premise, and that movie deserved more credit than it got. She's really good in it. But the thing is, she's always the other character. I think that's always it. You know, occasionally she does get, like, central roles, but she's always the other character. She just plays second fiddle to somebody. You know, someone stop me if I'm wrong, and I probably am wrong in some aspects, but in all of the good movies she's in, she's always a secondary character, or another character, and I think that's what holds her back. And I really hope all the best for her career, because I seriously want her to get some good roles. But I've been R. Simpson, and this has been Why Do They Pick Bad Movies, and it's been Spotlight on Carla Gugino. You stay classy, world.